Welcome to Noir Alley. I'm Eddie Muller, and I am thrilled to be here with Dana Delany, who is my co-host this evening. And I hope you were watching earlier when, as guest programmer, she picked two terrific movies, Once a Thief and Man on a Tightrope. Man on a Tightrope especially because it starred our mutual favorite, Gloria Graham. So how could I not have you on Noir Alley to introduce Human Desire with Gloria Graham and Glenn Ford? Now, Dana, you didn't pick this one.
No,
This is just fortuitous. I had already chosen this for Noir Alley.
Right.
But it's a Gloria movie, so here you are to talk about your fave, Gloria Graham. What's your opinion of this one?
I love Gloria Graham, you know that. I feel like they're asking her to do a lot in this movie.
Yes, a lot that you think might actually be against her better judgment.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, the movie got watered down a lot from the original, well, the Renoir version.
Yes.
Right, La Bête Humaine.
Based on a Emile Zola novel.
La Bête Humaine.
Yes.
It's so different than this movie. And the lead in that, Jean Gabin, is a congenital psychopath, which would be Broderick Crawford in this. But in this movie, somehow Gloria gets the brunt of everything.
Yeah, it's strange, you know, and obviously Fritz Lang, the director, we'll get into Fritz Lang, kind of notorious in his dealings with actors, especially actresses. But Glenn Ford and Gloria Graham had been great together in The Big Heat, also directed by Fritz Lang. And, you know, Gloria was not his choice to star in this film, even though they had had this success. Both films made at Columbia. I'm trying to recall who the other actresses were.
It was Barbara Stanwyck, Rita Hayworth, and of all people, Olivia de Havilland.
Yeah, Olivia de Havilland. That was the wild card. Like, where does he see that? I'm not exactly sure. And yeah, they changed things around in this screenplay from the original, from both the novel and the Gabin version, because Glenn Ford plays a returning Korean War veteran.
Right.
And there was no way when this movie was made that they were going to have him be as bad as this character is in the original story. Right. So they kind of changed the dynamics of the whole thing. And obviously Broderick Crawford was hot as a pistol at this time too. And you know, playing this really disgusting character. So what is your take on all this? Because I don't want to give away too much plot in the film.
You know, there's a line in the movie, all women are unhappy, they just pretend they aren't.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's the movie, you know? None of the women do well in this movie. It's a man's world. Men are running everything. She offers to get a job. He says, no wife of mine is going to work. You know, it's the 1950s. And it puts her in a precarious position, the whole movie, where she's ending up the bad guy, and she's not doing anything wrong. She's doing everything they ask her to do.
Well, they kind of, yes, it feels like that, like it's just blame it all on the woman, which amazingly, I saw production notes from this film, and when they were changing the script around to make it work for an American audience at this time, they didn't really know how to end the movie.
Yeah.
And the producers said, just blame it on the woman.
They actually said that.
They actually said that in the production notes. Like that's, you know, they didn't call them film noir back then.
Yeah.
But clearly, like, that was the thing. In these kinds of movies where the woman is sexual,
Yeah, God forbid.
blame it on her.
Yeah.
You know, she's the cause of it all. She'll be the one that gets punished, you know?
Yeah.
And it's odd. I mean, it makes the film kind of a queasy experience watching it
You know,
today.
it makes it feel dishonest because you can see Gloria in the scene thinking, okay, I have to make this twist and turn now. And as an actor, you're like, should I look like a bad liar or a good liar? And you're not quite sure. You can see she can't quite decide. Should I lie well or should I just be a good actor? And you can see her kind of lying badly in it because probably Fritz Lang told her, don't be so convincing in doing it, you know?
Yes. And she's clearly the smartest character in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, the guys come off not too well in this film. I mean, Glenn Ford is like an okay guy until he's not really an okay guy in this movie.
But let's feel sorry for him because he's a drunk. You know, everybody gets a pass except for her.
Well, that's Broderick Crawford,
Yeah.
who is
Oh,
clearly
no, yeah, Broderick, yes. But also Glenn Ford is kind of weak. Like,
very, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. And he's very confused. But we'll obviously have a lot more to say about this film at the end,
Yes.
because we don't want to spoil the plot for those who have not seen it. And Gloria, always fantastic.
always.
Always
she rises
worth
above.
watching. Yes, she does. So here it is. Broderick Crawford, Glenn Ford, and Gloria Graham, because we're going to give her first billing despite everything, in Fritz Lang's Human Desire.